Hey, there you are. Sorry to have kept you waiting. They ran out of towels for the onsen, and, well, I'd only just replaced them with fresh ones. Huh? Hey, you okay? You're red in the face. Oh, first time in one, huh? I mean, I guess that's fair. Yeah, it's weird the first time you're required to be nude in public, but I've been to a couple myself. You get used to it once you realize everyone who gets in there is just trying to relax. The point isn't to do anything but soak in the natural spring water and its heat, so any real shenanigans are heavily taboo. Does that kind of help? We don't have to do it if it really bothers you, It's pretty late, so I think we'll be the only ones using it. Is is that okay with you? Okay. All right. Well, come on.
Hmm? Oh, hi.
Oh, sorry. Is is the onsen reserved?
Huh? Oh, no, honey, this is an open bath. The private onsens you can reserve are on the other side of the hotel, I think. Are you too lost? Oh, good. I thought I was going to enjoy this bath on my own. Hot springs are boring solo. Come on in. The spring feels so nice right now.
Oh, you don't mind us joining?
Not at all. Don't be shy. Especially you, cutie. Oh, yeah. I meant you. You haven't even gotten in the water yet, and you're pink as a peach. How cute. I promise I won't judge or bite, unless you ask very nicely.
Huh. Well, if you don't mind. You're right. Ooh. The water feels really nice. Must be due to the lack of people taking up space. Hey, come on. You'll feel better once you step in the water. I promise. Take it slow.
There you go. Doesn't the spring just feel so nice? It's like wrapping yourself in a warm, steamy blanket. I'm glad you agree.
I never really thought about it like that, but you're right. This place has a real magic to it. You can't help but feel at ease. What do you think? Yeah, it's something special, huh? I think we might need to make this a regular thing whenever we come out here.
Not to sound like nosy, but are you two...
Huh? Oh, no. We're actually coworkers. We came here for work and just finished up our responsibilities, so we're treating ourselves.
Ooh, really? What kind of work do you two do? Oh, you both manage esports. Well, aren't you two interesting? I heard esports are getting pretty big nowadays. What game do you two manage?
It's kind of an up and coming, but the potential for it's getting really big, so I feel like it's worth the time investment. Have you heard of Atomic Roses?
I think I have, actually. Is that the one with the cute anime girls fighting each other in the apocalyptic world? Yep, I knew it. The title sounded familiar.
Really? Well, how'd you hear about it?
Well, this might sound like a weird coincidence, but I'm also here for work and just got finished myself. What do I do for work? I do a lot of things, but recently I've been asked to model for various companies.
Makes sense. Not to sound forward, but you are a very attractive person.
Aw, you're adorable. But thank you. I'm rather happy about the work I've gotten to do. Funny enough, I was asked to model for a cosplay company. I think that's where I heard about Atomic Roses, but I was signed for a different franchise.
It's pretty popular for character designs. I knew the company wanted to look at a cosplay for characters, but I didn't know that the company was moving forward with it. Wait, you knew about it? Why didn't you tell me?
Oops. Well, from what I know, there was a large NDA contract involved with the models, so it had to have been pretty tight-lipped to begin with. Perhaps your cute friend here was also under NDA?
Fair. Well, it's good to know that the game's gaining popularity. At least enough to make those big moves. Concerned? Well, I I did say the game has a lot of potential, but I'd be an idiot to simply believe the best outcome will come to fruition without issues.
That's pretty fair. I mean, how many games have really taken off after they get published? It's natural to be at least a little nervous. However, since you two are here enjoying a hot spring like this, I'm willing to bet that it's all going up from here.
Yeah, I guess you're right. The tournament we helped run was a major success with fans and new viewers.
Really? Now, I'm kind of curious. Tell me more about this game. While I mainly model and perform, gaming is one of my favorite ways to relax between shoots and shows, amongst other things. Do I like fighting games? I mean, if it has a casual mode, I'd be down to try it out.
Okay, so picture this. Multiple cute anime-style girls with oversized weapons fighting in an apocalyptic wasteland. I know she knows that, but I'm painting a picture here for immersion. Let me cook a little.
Ooh, I'm all ears. So cook away.
So, there's multiple girls to choose from, like Ember, a gauntlet-wielding badass who, as her name suggests, uses fire to damage her opponent and strengthen her hits. There's Lyra, a fighter with a scythe, Nova, a mystic that uses a staff and book in tandem, and many more girls that match different playstyles.
I'm assuming all of them are balanced so that none of them are overpowered. Not gonna lie, they all sound really cool. Oh, they're all balanced. Well, I'm impressed if that's true. What about the storyline?
Well, these fighters are all in this dark world trying to win the chance to revive their own worlds. It's kind of a multiverse scenario, which is why all of the fighters look like they're from different genres of anime. Plus, while the girls are really powerful, all of them have some sort of drawback that makes them a test of skill for all of the players.
That's pretty clever. Say, you know what the characters look like, right? If I wanted to cosplay one of them, which one would I look best as? Violet? Which character is that? I'm just asking for a friend.
Oh, Violet's a good choice. She's a mid-range fighter that uses a poisoned thorn whip.
Oh, kinky.
Yeah, she's a pretty elegant-looking fighter. Lots of purples and greens for her whole poison aesthetic. A lot of game fans call her Mommy.
And you just sold me on trying it out. I'll give the game a shot and take a look at this Violet myself. Maybe I'll even get a cosplay for her just to see if I can rock her character. Thanks for the recommendation, sweethearts.
Not a problem. Yeah, we're both fans of the game, so seeing more people interested is just a win-win for us.
Well, with cuties like you two invested in it, how can I not give it a shot? You think I'm sweet? Thank you, but I'm just saying what's true.
Well, if we're just being candid here, I think the model between all of us is the cutest in the onsen.
You little charmer.
I mean, am I wrong? A model and a gamer? That's a rare combo.
Well, gaming is a popular relaxation option for a reason. Either that or getting a massage every time you need to stretch out, but I find gaming to be cheaper. Plus, being in front of the camera is not too different from being in the game world if you really think about it. You've got to know how to play to win. You two probably get it, since you're both managers.
That's true. Managing events like tournaments is like herding cats, but the payoff is worth it when you're passionate. Don't even get me started on how rough it can get. Literally yesterday, for the qualifying rounds, a guy just straight up chucked his controller into the crowd when he got infinited in the corner.
Oh, wow. That really is nutty.
Yeah, we were lucky that no one was injured. That's true. No one fessed up to getting hurt, but then again, the controller went missing too.
Probably got taken by whoever got clocked with it.
You know? With the price of how much custom controllers go for nowadays, I would not be surprised at all if that was truly the case. Yeah, the player got banned from future events. It sucks when it happens, but it's for the best so it doesn't happen again. Managing a tournament means having to be pretty tough with safety.
I can only imagine how crazy it can get after hearing something like that. Hmm? You're inviting me to the next one? You're such a darling.
I think you'd have a great time. While the tournament is the main event, we also host free play lobbies and demonstrations with professional players for newcomers. Oh, yeah, right. We also host a maid cafe with some of the characters.
Oh, wow, that must be so much fun. It's a staple of the tournaments. Clever. Well, when's the next tournament? I want to see the game, but I also kind of want to visit the maid cafe too.
I think the next one is a month from now in LA.
Ooh, for real? I think I actually have something booked in LA next month, so I'll be in the area for a while. So, if I free some time in my schedule, would you get me a free badge to go? Perfect. Though not to press my luck, what about also going behind the scenes at the tournament?
Well, hold on now. Why not? Are you serious?
I don't see why not either. It must be such a rush directing an entire tournament. With how many people are involved in things like that, I'd love to see the behind the scenes of how it all works. I usually only get to experience the spotlight with the camera, but seeing how everything gets organized will be really educational, you know?
All right. I'm sure we can both come up with a way to get you as our guest. Though, I think we'd need a name to put on the badge.
Oh, sorry. I guess the onsen made me forget. Call me Cotton. Oh? You've heard of me? I'm glad. That means my social media blitzes have been working.
Well, we might as well introduce ourselves too. Go ahead and go first, since you offered this VIP tour. The social media manager for Atomic Roses. I'm Roy, entertainment manager.
Look at that. Who would have thought we'd run into each other here and become so close? It's funny how these places bring people of all kinds together when it's just a gift from the earth.
Yeah. It's almost like fate knew we needed a little bit of calm. And a touch of good company, if I may add.
You don't have to ask permission for such flattery. I appreciate it, though. I find you two so entertaining. It's so rare to meet new people that are quite as charming as you two. Especially you. Have you ever considered modeling? I could use a partner for a couple shoots.
Hold on, Cotton. They're already pretty focused on their own job. You might be adding more to their plate than they can handle. I'm just saying. You barely get enough sleep as it is. I'm just looking out for you so the rest of us don't wind up picking up the slack.
Oh, that's fair if that's true. Sleep is kind of important to, live. Don't want to bog your schedule down just for me. Maybe if your schedule ever frees up, I can steal you away for a shoot. I'm glad you'd like that. Consider it a potential date of sorts.
Though, well, if Atomic Roses is indeed looking into cosplay models, I'm sure we could find a way to include you in our talent roster.
Really? That's quite some pull if you can, Roy.
Well, I am the entertainment manager. I'm sure I could talk to some people about contacting you for one of the character cosplays.
If you can pull that off, I will literally never stop talking about the game on my social media. I'll even main Violet if you both think I match her.
You got yourself a deal. Whew. Yeah, I have to say, this has been a pretty perfect end to a long day. We definitely have to do this again the next time we do a tournament here. Get used to it, huh? I'm glad.
They say the minerals in the water here are supposed to heal everything from stress to sore muscles. Yeah. I mean, so far I can attest to both melting away whenever I take a dip here. The water is perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. Just right. It feels like every muscle in my body is letting go.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, don't fall asleep, though. I understand why you would. Haven't had a relaxing night like this in a while.
Really? Y'all definitely need to have more nights like this. Just to self-care, you know? What do I do to relax other than gaming? Well, if I'm too tired to play any games, I just do aromatherapy. A few candles, some lavender oil, and I'm out like a light.
That's smart. No, after a long day, I usually just collapse on the couch and binge watch some shows while eating dinner. Sometimes I forget what it feels like to just breathe. Those slower nights are so rare nowadays, and when you work on an up-and-coming successful franchise, it's only natural.
I slightly get it. Now, if we're to continue this budding little friendship, I think I'm gonna have to require you to both start taking care of yourselves better. You both may be managers, but you can't keep a cup warm if your flame goes out. Doesn't it sound so wise? A friend of mine told me that once, and I've tried to live my life with that in mind ever since.
Honestly, I didn't expect to click so quickly with a stranger, but you're quite different, Cotton. We're from such different worlds, but here we are. It's kind of cool how things turn out, huh?
You know, sometimes it's the unexpected connections that make the biggest impressions. With the promise of that LA tournament a month away, I definitely believe this meeting was some sort of fun knot of fate.
You're right. I think this meeting is the start of something really nice. Yeah, we could absolutely find ourselves celebrating something big. You know, victories, milestones, or just another night like this.
That would be absolutely wonderful. Hey, sweetie, you feeling alright? You're a little flushed.
Ah, crap. I forgot it's your first time at the onsen. We shouldn't be staying in for too long unless you want to pass out from the heat.
Oh, yeah, definitely don't pass out here, okay?
Well then, I guess it's time for us to head out. As much as I'd love to stay here all night, I'd rather not have to drag your unconscious body to your hotel room. I don't even know where you put your room key.
Until next time, then. Make sure you both add me online, okay? And don't forget, I expect you to keep up that balance between work and play. You bet your sweet ass I got it. Bye-bye for now, cuties.
You know, it's funny how meeting someone like Cotton in a place like this can remind you of what really matters. Not just the work or the wins, but the moments like these, where you feel like you're really living. I think we could use more of that. And hey, we just made a new friend out of it too. Not a bad night, huh?